Babylon Rental Board to order. I'd like to take a moment and just to let everyone know that we are live on YouTube. It is now 6 o'clock. I'll ask you please stand and join with us in the Pledge of Allegiance. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sal Mangano. I'm the chairman of the rental board. With me tonight are my fellow board members, Vice Chair Carla Bryant, Member Maria Idisi, Member Kelly Medwig, Member Mike Murray, Member Vernon Shelton, and Member Mark Smith. For the record, we do have a quorum present. Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for tonight, I would like to take a moment and explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that has been published in the legal notices and listed on our agenda. There are a few extra copies on the table if anybody does need an agenda. Starting with case number 1, I will read the legal notice aloud. The applicant or their authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or their representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that he or she wishes to present to the board. If none, we will proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will then have an opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back up at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open for a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. If you found the blue notice on your door, ladies and gentlemen, it could mean you're in jeopardy of losing your rental permit and/or fine. If you wish to speak, I ask you please keep it to the property issues and the property issues only. We ask you to take a moment and please silence your cell phones at this time. The rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. At this time, I'd like to call the first new application, 45 Croydon Road in Amityville, New York, to please come forward. Nope. Yes. Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, sir, can you please state your name and your home address?
Itai Rosen, 313 Asbro Place, Belmore, New York, 11710.
Thank you, sir. When you sent the permit, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you with this application?
Yes, we did.
Thank you, sir. Is anyone here from the board that wishes to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
How are you, Mike?
A few things we need you to take care of with the property as far as repair work goes before you are granted your permit. So you will get an extension tonight.
If you refer... Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'd like you to replace the driveway, please. Replace the broken up curbing in front and put a sidewalk in between the fence and the curbing, please.
So we are actually in the process of doing 5 driveways. We started today.
Okay.
45 Croydon, you can see the pictures. I don't think we need to replace the entire driveway. We can do repairs. As for the walkways,
I think that driveway could use a replacement.
you know us, like we will do whatever you say.
Okay. Replace the driveway.
And it looks more like repairs, but, and as for the walkway, yeah.
Okay.
So the houses next to us, like the walkway just stops. So do you want us just to do like
walkway in front of your
just our
in front of the rental resident repair that fence, please, also.
Okay.
I'm not asking you to replace it.
Looks like it's just a little bent.
The fence?
Yeah, just fix it up,
Okay.
okay?
So what do you mean when you say extension? Because we have no permit right now.
Right, you're gonna get an extension to get this work done.
I'm sure most of you or all of you know that we're in legal,
Eviction.
yeah. We basically have no permit for a year and a half now. We're not receiving the Section 8 assistance.
We're still getting complaints on the house, too.
So we just need to know what,
Okay, so when you finish what you have to do with,
if I guess that's what I'm trying to understand.
Okay.
If we finish what we're doing, we're granted a permit, that's fine.
if all these items are taken care of.
Then we get, regardless of the tenant
And the tenant, no.
The tenant is
As long as
evicted.
the tenant
and
is
the tenant
To be
evicted.
evicted, yes. I know you are in,
Yes, the tenant,
yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you are currently evicting your tenant, correct?
We are.
Yes, so the tenant has to be evicted, plus these repairs have to be met.
We're going to give you to the end of November. If it happens before then, you can,
So tenants still need to be evicted, repairs.
If you still plan on renting it after the other tenants leave.
I'm sorry?
Do you still plan on renting it after the other tenants leave?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
It's just that, okay, so I guess you'll hear from the tenant.
Well, when you come back, when you do reapply for your permit, this will just move the process faster, having this stuff.
We
done.
are in the process of evicting the tenant.
I
Actually, it's everything is with the sheriff. It's going to take like 2 or 3 months. I don't know. They're really behind. We have an agreement with the tenant. She was supposed to move by the end of the month, but we were pending on if we're going to get granted the permit or not. Now, if it was only for the repairs, we can keep the tenant, then we can do something. But you're telling me the tenant must leave.
yes.
So in that case, the tenant must leave.
Okay,
So that's, yeah, I just wanted to make it clear.
Yeah.
thank you.
All right.
Is there anyone here in the audience that wishes to speak regarding this property? Yes, please step forward. Just one at a time, please. Hello.
Hi, my name is Antisha Moore. I live at
Please
40.
just raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
My name is Antisha Moore. I live at 45 Croydon Road, Amityville, New York, zip code 11701.
Okay.
I'm just like really confused on what complaints you guys are getting to make the decision for me to have to move. And I brought documentation with me because I allege some of what was said about me because I wasn't here the last time. That I have a lot of traffic. The police is always at my house. I brought 2 years of statements from alleged police being at my house, and yes, they were, but it's for medical reasons. And on all this paper that's sitting here, it says medical reasons only, not for drugs, arrest, and all the other allegations that were made towards me. I think this is so unfair that I wasn't here the last time to represent myself, and you guys already made the decision. I don't know if you guys have the copy because they placed it with the rentals permit.
So the only time that the police were there was because of medical reasons?
Yes, it is.
No fights?
Fights. The fight is my daughter with mental issues. I'm the one who called the police.
Okay.
So anything that you see, and I do have it, and you guys can have the copies of it, is me calling the police. Or a couple of times my son was sick. He has something wrong with his stomach. And my daughter has mental issues. So yes, I did call them. I have to protect my daughter as well, and anybody else who lives in that house. So when it came to me and was said police contact, so I'm not supposed to call the police if my children are sick? I can't speak for what somebody else sees on the outside. People could say whatever they want. They could speculate what they want. They don't live in my household. I don't have to tell everybody every time the police comes to my house. Where's my privacy? And here I'm telling it with everybody here.
Did you have someone else living with you at one time that?
No, I did not.
Just yourself? Your
It's
daughter,
just
your
being
son?
me and the kids. Yes, there is a neighbor. No, we don't, me personally, I didn't ever think there was an issue, but it did become an issue because he has a business of a trucking company, and I know it was him that made these allegations. Around that time, you know, the kids couldn't go out like they normally would. Coronavirus had started, so their friends would come over. And I would ask the kids, and I would tell them sometime I wouldn't be home, don't park there, because he parks his business trucks there, his commercial truck, that shouldn't be there. But I'm not here to bash him. I'm speaking for myself. And yet people ask me all the time, oh, why didn't you report him? I can't, that's not what I'm living for. I'm not doing the back and forth. I don't know who lives in his house, just like he doesn't know who lives in my house. But that's the only thing I could think of is that neighbor. And the kids would have their friends park, and not intentionally. We would try to move it before he would come, just to save face.
Thank you, ma'am.
I don't know if this is gonna help me, since I feel like you guys made the decision that I have to move off of what someone made about me as a statement, with no proof that they have. I can call every day if that's the case. Where's their proof about me besides their statements?
Looking into that right now.
Do you want the copies that I brought you guys?
Yeah, if you don't mind, if you just hand them to.
It might be duplicates.
We
but
appreciate it. And we can keep those?
Yes,
Thank you.
they're for you.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Excuse me,
Ma'am?
ma'am.
Yes.
Can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Do you have dogs?
No,
No dogs?
I don't have a dog. She died many years ago.
Does anybody who resides in at your address own dirt bikes?
No.
Do you know anything about any physical altercations at the property?
Only physical altercation was inside my home, and I had to call the police for my daughter, but someone fighting, no. This is not outside in the street. We're not animals.
Have there been any shootings in your neighborhood?
In the neighborhood, but not at my house.
Not at your house?
No, there's nothing that states that. I gave the proof.
No further questions.
There was a shooting around the corner where the neighbor lived, but not at my house. I've even heard I had a raid. I've heard all types of things from this one neighbor.
Anybody else on the board have any questions, please? Okay. Ma'am, just want to have a seat.
Thank you.
At this time, is there anyone else other than the property manager that'd like to come up and speak? One at a time, please.
Good evening.
Hello, how are you?
My name is,
Please, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes, I do.
Great, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
I'm Herbert Prophet, and I live at 47 Croydon Road, right next door to them.
Okay.
And they are my neighbors. And I haven't had any problems with them. So the question that I have is, how do you resolve accusations?
Well, that's what we're here to try to figure out.
But these are accusations with no proof behind them.
Sir, keep in mind, this is not the first meeting about this house. We've probably had,
And
half a dozen
again,
meetings.
and sir, I'm asking, if you're saying that these are problems,
We can get copies of the police reports, which is probably what we'll do next.
okay, but from what I just heard, the process is already being resolved.
Yes, because we had many issues when we saw this property the first time.
Okay, I have no questions then.
Thank you, sir. Anybody else want to speak regarding this property? Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
My name is Earl Reynolds. I'm from Winans, New York. I live on North 27th Street,
Okay.
128.
128.
I only have a statement to say because I've been dating her for about 14 years now. All right. When she told me about everything that was going on, she said in the report they said there was rubbish all over the yard, that she was having block parties. And all the accusations that they made, every time she went to court, I went with her. And everything kept being postponed on the grounds that they have her move. So then I said to her, well, what evidence are they showing? And there hasn't been any evidence that was given as per the lawyer against her. He kept pushing it aside. She had her own lawyer. They asked for a police report. You guys have the police reports that states nothing has went on at that household. So what I'm trying to figure out is, did they just go based on what this individual said, or did they investigate? And if they did investigate, where's the paperwork?
Well, that's what we'll be looking into. You know, we'll.
It's been going on a year and a half. You guys should have had that paperwork. They applied for the paperwork. You have the paperwork. This is all the police have for 2 years. What more do you need?
We don't have that paperwork. The town attorney's office probably.
Okay, so the report that she gave you came from the Suffolk County Police Department with every time a police officer was called to that household. That's all they have. It seems to me entirely unfair that, and this is not the first case I've heard. I heard this is going on all over Suffolk County, ever since they did the reposting on rental agreements. If your neighbor doesn't like you, here goes the accusations, and you got to leave without any investigation. And I'm hearing this from a lot of people that I know that are on Section 8. Every time they apply or the landlord has to reapply, well, it'll take me, I could be a neighbor and be like, I don't like you. And if you're a rental, you're going to go through the same problems we're going through. Okay? That's my problem with the whole process. So y'all like, she has to leave, and then we're going to give you a rental permit. Even though she shows us proof that none of this is going on. It seems like blackmail to me. The landlord can't get his permit unless you do this.
You can't get the permit right
And it's
now
been a
because he has
year and a
lot of
half,
work
though.
to do.
This has been a year and a half going on. This woman has been in and out of court, made every court date. And thus far, there hasn't been any evidence that she did any wrongdoing.
We're not-
And she's asking you, show me the proof. Show me what I did wrong. That woman's been living in that household for over 20 years. For over 20 years, she's never had a problem there. I've known her for more. She's never had a problem. She's also had letters given from her neighbors and statements based on her character. Did you guys see those?
No.
They weren't presented to you, right? It was presented to the judge. Mr. Prophet wrote one. The neighbor across the street wrote one on her behalf. So it seems like the paperwork is being shuffled. That's what we're trying to figure out. That woman works every day, sometimes 7 days a week. I go and help her watch her household. I pay for her to have the landscaper across the street come and do her yard every 2 weeks. So the rubbish, I don't understand. If they did the investigation and went to the household, they see that that yard is beautiful. That yard had no grass in the front yard. I planted that grass for her. I planted 22 rose bushes to beautify the house. So what I'm saying is, if they were that much of a garbage tenant, why would they go through all of that, making the household look like it's theirs? Everybody in that block thought she owned that house. They didn't think she was renting until they put the sign up in the front. You can go there today, every last one of y'all, and look at that yard and see how beautiful it is. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Rose, does anybody else here like to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, Mr. Roseman, yep.
No, I think the gentleman here.
Well, no, you have to step forward, Mr. Roseman.
I just think the gentleman here, he pretty much said everything. We are also in the process for a year and a half. As soon as you told us to evict the tenant, we tried to evict the tenant. The town never gave us any proof to actually do it. It's been dragging with, the courts, with coronavirus and everything. It's been dragging for a year and a half. We never actually have anything, to be able to do it. We tried, right? We tried to evict her, but there's nothing other than some emails or whatever you have, which is apparently not enough to go.
Some emails, the emails were
I mean,
constantly
it's not enough
for
to go into
days.
court. We went to court like several times, and you kept adjourning, like we kept postponing it,
Okay.
and nothing happened. So we're at the point that I don't know if you know what? I shouldn't say too much, but
We're going to take a motion on this property, okay? We'll give you some time.
it's just that we
We
also
can also look into, the police reports as well. Listen, we're
there's
not-
nothing. We all saw it. I mean, it's been a year and a half.
We're not here to hurt you, we're not here to hurt your tenant either, We're here to help everybody, we're not here to hurt anyone. So let us take a motion and then give you some time to make those repairs.
I mean, you said that the tenant needs to move. I don't know about the drive. You know us. The driveways, the walkway will be done immediately. Like I'll give a call right now. I have actually people paving 5 driveways on Friday. I can have them start working on that driveway. We can get it done in a week. But we need a decision because technically the sheriff already have the paperwork to evict the tenant. So it's not fair for the tenant also not to know.
Yes,
where
in
she
fairness
stands.
of the tenant, we will look into this matter, ma'am, and we'll see your side of the story.
That's all
You
I'm saying.
know,
We're not here to hurt you, ma'am, we're here to,
I just have one other thing to mention to you. You were here last year with this property, right?
Yes.
And you were asked to do the same repairs. So you knew eventually you were going to rent this property.
So you think that, first of all, you talked about the driveway, not the driveway, the walkway. There was a little bit, a part of the walkway and repairs to the driveway. That was the reason why I was surprised that you asking us to redo the entire driveway, which I'm not going to argue because, again, we're going to do it. It's fine. Even though I don't agree with it, it's fine.
Okay.
I already have the owner saying, just do whatever needs to be done.
Okay.
But the bottom line is that we're with legal fees and with all this unknown, uncertainties. And immediately, as you told us to evict the tenant, we didn't even argue. We just went ahead and did it. So I think we're cooperating with you. You know that we're
Nobody
working
said
with
weren't.
you.
Nobody said you weren't.
I agree with you. We should have maybe, I didn't know exactly what, because that's the problem I have. I told you, or the board, like in the previous board, like I don't really know, because when we passed the inspection, we don't get any comments about driveways or walkways. It's only here. So I think you or someone told me, well, you know by now, it's gutters and driveways and walkways.
Right. When you get your interior inspection, an exterior is done after that.
Which I think, why shouldn't I just get, you fail because you need to do a driveway, I'll do the driveway, I'll come to the hearing, I'm ready, let's go.
That's how it's set up, sir.
I understand, but I think, but for now, I took the board advice and we have a list of driveways, we actually have one. Number 1, we have many others.
Yes.
I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead, you're right, you're absolutely
At this time,
right.
I'd like to take a motion. Do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to November 30th, Kelly Medley.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, we're going to keep this application open until November 30th to make the necessary repairs and replace the driveway. At this time, 2106 Deer Park Avenue in Deer Park. Anyone here for 2106 Deer Park Avenue in Deer Park? No? Okay. 745 Great Neck Road in Copeg. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good.
Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Leonora Danner, 8 Kittywake Lane, Babylon, New York, 11702.
Great. When you sent in your renewal papers, there was a terms and conditions sheet. Did you sign the terms and conditions sheet?
I did.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property? No? Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved.
Thank you.
As we move on to the renewals, 88 Heathcote Road in North Lindenhurst. How are you today, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
My name is David Goldenberg, and my home address is 4 Bridal Court in Oyster Bay, New York, 11771.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in your renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
I do.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property? No? Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you all.
196 Belmont Avenue in West Babylon? Or 192 West, Belmont Avenue in West Babylon? How are you today, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. You just raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Paulette Iserman, 196 Belmont Avenue, West Babylon.
Great, thank you. When the town sent you renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you? My name is Mike Murray.
Hello.
How you doing? There's two things we'd like you to take care of before your permit is issued.
Can you speak up a little? I'm sorry.
There's two things we would like you to take care of before your permit is issued. If you could please replace the back blacktop driveway and repair the broken pieces of the sidewalk in the front.
Replace the driveway.
Yes, ma'am.
And what was the other? The sidewalk.
I have photos for right here if you'd like them.
Okay, I see it.
Could you fix that up, please? Replace
Okay.
those broken pieces.
I can do
and
that.
Replace your blacktop driveway, please.
Sure.
Okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyone here in
Thank
the audience wish to speak regarding this property?
Is that it?
Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend till November 30th. If you need longer than that, just let us know. Okay.
Kelly Megwood,
Yep,
seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, ma'am, we're going to give you until November 30th to make the necessary repairs and replace the driveway. Thank you. 93 Farmingdale Road, West Babylon. Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Susanna Bessemer, 269 Litchfield Avenue, Babylon, New York, 11702.
When you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes, I do.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Thank you.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? No? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. 56 Liberty Avenue in North Babylon. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Patricia Luongo Duray, 45 Halley Drive, Blue Point, New York, 11772.
Great. Anyone, and when you sent in the renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
Well, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved.
Great,
Thank you.
thank you.
65 Hale Road in North Babylon. How are you today, sir? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, if you could please state your name and your home address.
Michael Zano, 225 East 57th Street, New York, New York, 10022.
Do you agree to the terms and conditions when the town sent you a renewal for this property?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
77 Wilson Street, in North Babylon.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Dana Noack, 77 Wilson Street, Babylon, New York, 11702.
So it's a legal two-family house and you live in the house?
Correct.
Okay. When you sent in your renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Any
you.
opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved. Thank you.
Good night.
162 Walker Street in West Babylon.
Good evening.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, sir, can you please state your name and your home address?
Richard Frampton, 332 Old Farmingdale Road, West Babylon.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in your renewal, the town sent you a terms and conditions sheet. Did you sign that?
Yes.
Great. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would. Hi.
Hi.
There was a complaint about the tenant's children at the property. Apparently, they've been racing up and down the street. Are you aware of any? How old are the children?
That was all taken care of.
Okay,
That was all taken care of.
okay,
Once I actually heard about it,
okay,
yes.
okay. And what were they racing? What were they, like bikes or mopeds or?
No, I don't even know if it was actually the kid that lives there.
Right,
I think it was one of his friends
run into friends, okay,
in a car.
okay,
And the woman that lives there brought it to their attention.
okay,
And it's been absolutely fine since.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
Thank you for taking care of that, sir.
Yes.
good, okay.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. 95 Grand Boulevard in Wyandanch.
Hello again.
I'd just like to remind you, sir, that you're still under oath, okay, sir?
Okay.
When you sent in the renewal for this property, you agree to the terms and conditions for this property as well?
Yes, we did.
Thank you, sir. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would.
Let me guess.
What do you think?
Gutters.
Yes, correct.
I know, we have it on the
Okay.
list.
Right,
yeah.
so we would like you to install gutters, and we'll give you some time to do
Yeah,
that.
we have it on the list.
Okay?
It's on the list? Okay. We'll extend you until, what, November 30th?
November 30th.
Thank you.
Anyone here from the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend until November 30th, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none? We're just going to extend you until the 30th, November 30th, to get the gutters. 12 Somerset Road North in North Amityville. I'd like to remind you, sir, you're still under oath. Did you send in the terms and conditions sheet for this property as well?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Okay, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none? Your application is approved, sir.
Thank you.
I'd like to remind, this is down here for 14 Somerset Road North in North Amityville. I'd like to remind you, sir, you're still on the oath,
Yes, sir.
and you did send in your terms and conditions sheet for this property as well.
Yes, sir.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thanks.
Huh? You're on a roll here. Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Maria Adisi.
Seconded by?
Second by Vernon Shelton.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, you're approved for this property as well, sir.
Thank you, sir.
6 Ronak Drive in Amityville. I'd like to remind you, you're still on the oath.
Yes,
And
sir.
you did send in terms and conditions sheet for this property as well.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, you're approved for this property as well, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I hope you understand the previous lengthy,
Yep, well,
thank you.
we'll look into it. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We're gonna look into it. 16 Ardmore Street in West Babylon. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Hello.
Just raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you
Yes,
God?
I do.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Diane Falcone, 306 South Clinton Avenue, Lindenhurst.
When you sent in your renewal application, did you sign the terms and conditions sheet for this property?
Yes, I did.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property? Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, your application is approved.
Okay, thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. As we move on, 22 Beach Avenue in Copiague. How are you today, ma'am? This is right in. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Stephanie Frank Heel, 150 Whitewood Drive, Massapequa Park.
Do you agree to the terms and conditions the town sent you on this property?
Yes.
Now, were you here speaking on behalf of the owner? Or
Yeah.
So you're,
She's my mom.
she's your mom, so you're, okay. And your mom does live in that house, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you and mom do agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman. Mark Smith.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your interior inspection was passed. However, there's just one thing that we ask of you, and that is to trim the hedges. I have some photographs here, and that's it. Otherwise, you're
Okay.
in compliance.
I think, is that recent? Because I think maybe she did have the hedges trimmed, or I'm not sure.
August the 30th.
August 30th.
Blocking the
All right,
side. Blocking the
we'll trim the hedges.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That's it.
Anyone here from the audience who wishes to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to November, motion to approve, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Your application was approved, you just have to take care of the bushes.
Okay.
Just ask mom or her landscaper to take care of the
Yeah.
bushes, okay?
Definitely, all righty.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So it was approved then?
You were approved, yes. You just have to take care of the bushes.
Thank you.
135 Lafayette Street in Copiague. How are you today?
Good, how are you? I'm representing Ray Rufino.
Just raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Maria Puglisi, 56B Evergreen Street, West Babylon, New York.
And you're representing the landlord, okay? Do you agree to the terms and conditions that the landlord
Yes.
was given? Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman. Mark Smith.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Puglisi.
Yes.
Okay, you passed your interior inspection. However, there's some things that we wish for you to take care of on the exterior, and one is to replace the driveway and to remove all debris on the side of the garage.
Okay.
I have some photographs if you'd like.
Yes, I would need them for him.
Okay.
That's it, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to November 30th, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're going to extend to November 30th so we can make the necessary repairs and replace the driveway.
Thank you
Thank you very much,
Have a
ma'am.
good evening.
120 Park Avenue in Deer Park. How are you today, sir?
I do.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Leslie Jacques, 120 Park Avenue, Deer Park, New York.
So you're representing the...
Oh, Vladimir Lahens,
Yes,
yes.
so you're the tenant?
I'm the tenant. yes.
Okay. When your landlord sent in the application, did he agree to the terms and conditions on the property?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Okay, hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application is approved.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. 144 Nichols Road in Wyandanch. How are you today, sir? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Robert Chambers, 22 Orton Drive, East Northport.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the renewal application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, your application was approved.
Okay.
Move on to your second property, 38 South 28th Street in Wyandanch.
Yep.
I'd remind you, you're still under oath.
Of course.
Did you send in the terms and conditions sheet on this property?
Yes, I did.
Thank you. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman. Mark Smith.
Yes, sir.
You passed your interior inspection. However, we request that you replace the driveway and install gutters on the property.
Oh, that's an old picture. I had gutters put on 2 weeks ago. The gutters are on there.
This is taken,
Yeah, this was taken 8/31, right? So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I have the gutters on there. I have the pictures on my iPhone.
Do you, okay.
Yeah.
As long as you can send us the
Okay.
pictures.
I'll get the driveway done.
Okay, great. Thank you. Is anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property?
I got it.
Okay, hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to November 30th, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, we're going to extend you to November 30th
November 30th.
to do the driveway, and if you could just send the pictures to the...
Yeah.
And then if you get the driveway done early, you can send the pictures to us as well?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then we'll approve you earlier.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
227 Washington Avenue in Amityville, New York. At this time, is there anyone here for this hearing? No? This hearing is going to be adjourned. Do I have a motion?
Motion to adjourn, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this application was adjourned. 295 Fulton Street in West Babylon, New York. How are you today, sir?
Hello.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, sir, can you please state your name and your home address?
Brent Nemeth, 74 Broadway, Amityville, New York.
Great. When you sent in the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Oh, thank you, sir.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak? Okay. So just have a seat. Someone would like to speak, okay? How are you today, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Could you please raise your right hand?
Sure.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Yes, my name is Joyce Colbridge. I'm at 295 Fulton Street, West Babylon, 11704.
You're the tenant?
I am.
You're the tenant, okay. So how may we help you?
Well, I want to speak on behalf, I don't know how this works, but I do know that I've been a tenant there for October will be 4 years. Every year that we have inspection, I have to make sure I do everything around the property to keep the property good so that we pass, because I don't want to be homeless, as I'm a mother of 7 kids, 2 grandkids. This last year has been hell for me. We've had several problems with the property. I can no longer afford to do it financially, mentally. I've been trying to secure other places to live. And this time, there's been a leak in my bathroom upstairs, which with the inspection, he was told to fix the leak in the bathroom. He didn't. Since that time, my ceiling in my bathroom on the first floor has come down. My basement is plagued with black mold. All of my belongings that I stored down there is filled with mold. I don't like confrontation or conflict, so I do not call him to bother him, except for one time when I had squirrels in my room, which, by the way, is still there. I called the plumber last year because the basement was flooded, and it was exposed to me that the basement is full of black mold, which is not livable for myself and my children. I didn't do anything because I had nowhere to go. I couldn't secure a place to live for myself and my kids. Section 8 told him to clean the gutters. When the guy came to clean the gutters, I'm sorry. When they came to clean the gutters, they showed me on FaceTime that there was a huge hole in my roof where rodents and water is getting into the property. Which to secure a place to live with the inflation of rent. I don't know how to remedy the situation. I do know that this has been a very hard process for me in the last 4 years, because every year I redid the entire yard. I ripped out all of the old bushes and hedges and put up a fence, myself and my daughters. I bought a new stove because my stove wasn't working anymore. I did the flooring because the carpeting was no good, and I just laid tiles on top of the carpet, not to destroy the carpet or harm it in any kind of way, just trying to make the house livable for myself and my kids. But as I said before, this is becoming financially and emotionally trying for me. I don't know if what I'm saying has any impact on what happens, but I do feel.
We'll have an inspector come out and re-inspect, obviously some key, like you said, the black mold, things like that. Okay.
Thank you.
Please have a seat. Okay.
Welcome.
So just please step forward.
I'm quite surprised to hear this. Obviously, it passed numerous inspections. She never, not once, as she admitted, ever alerted me to any of this. Anytime we've had any Section 8 inspection, we've taken care of the full list. Obviously, it passed internal inspection.
Well,
so
we
I'm-
went
I'm-
back to your house 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times until you passed.
You saying you agree with me? It has passed.
No, but that was based on all the problems you had. We're going to have to re-inspect now. That was a couple of months ago.
What about the
Okay.
problems that she just said?
What was on it?
Are you aware of?
Not one thing, nothing. I'm actually wanting to ask her why she hasn't called me.
Okay, well, maybe she had her reasons, but we're going to get you re-inspected.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay?
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you already spoke. So at this time, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend till November 30th, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. We're going to send the inspector back out there until, to re-inspect, and we're going to extend this to November 30th. The inspector. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you already spoke. I'm sorry.
Oh.
342 West 18th Street in Deer Park. How are you today?
I'm good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
My name is Kwang Thai, and my address is, actually, I have two addresses.
Where do you reside?
I reside on 82 Causeway Drive, but my driver license still had there because I used to live there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's Causeway Drive?
82 Causeway Drive.
And where's that? What
In
town?
Deer Park.
In Deer Park,
Yeah.
okay.
And because most of my paperwork tied with 342 18th Street, so
That's
it's very
okay.
hard.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I went-
When the town sent you your renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
The exterior inspection on your house, we need you to do one thing with the home, okay? If you could please replace the driveway,
Okay, so
the entire the driveway,
entire driveway.
okay? And we're going to give you time for that,
Okay, so
okay? Thank you.
Anyone here from the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend until November 30th, Maria IDC.
Seconded by?
okay.
Second by Kelly Medwig.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, we're going to keep the record open and extend it to November 30th so you can replace the driveway.
Okay. Got a question. Like after I done replacing before November 30th, so what the next step?
If you get it done earlier, send us a picture to the town.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll send another inspector out after the 30th.
Okay.
So if you get it done early, you can send us a picture of it.
So thank you very much.
After you send the picture, the inspection will still come out.
Right.
Okay. So
Okay?
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good night.
375 Parkside Court in Copeg.
Hi.
How are you today, sir? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Patrick Farina, 649 Vernon Avenue, East Meadow, New York.
Thank you, sir. Do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you on this property?
Yes, I did.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
How are you tonight, sir? My name is Mike Murray. Before your permit is granted, we just need you to take care of a couple items for us, okay? I'll let you know. We'd like you to replace the driveway, okay? Explain to your tenants it's against town code to park on the front lawn, okay? And the fence you have going along the front is in bad shape. You can paint it if you want, you can take it down, or you can replace it. Your choice.
Okay.
Okay? All right, thank you.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend to November 30th, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So would
Any
you like
opposed?
photos?
Hearing none, sir, we're going to extend this to November 30th so you can replace the driveway, tell your tenant not to park on the lawn, and also decide what you want to do with the fence. Either
You can widen that driveway so that more cars can, that driveway. Yeah, put one in, right.
Okay? Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
907 3rd Street in West Babylon. How are you today, sir?
I'm well, how about you?
Good, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, sir, can you please state your name and your home address?
Frank Delaccio, 1596 Straight Path, Lindenhurst.
Thank you, sir. For this did you submit the, your signature on the terms and conditions sheet?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir?
I'm well,
Mike
thank you.
Murray. I'd like you to replace the driveway.
We already contracted for that.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not done yet, it's contracted to do.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Anyone here from the audience that wishes to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to extend till November 30th, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir. We're going to extend this to November 30th until you get the driveway done.
Not a problem, thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to remind you, you're still under oath. for 114 6th Street in Lindenhurst.
Yes,
Do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property as well?
I do.
Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
Oh, thanks.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this property was approved, sir.
Thank you. Right, thank you.
Oh, hold on, are you under, one more?
I'm sorry?
No? Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
271 6th Street in West Babylon? How you
Yes.
doing, sir?
Vincent Delaccio.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you
I
God?
do.
Thank you. For the record, sir, if you could please state your name and your home address.
Vincent Delaccio, 1596 Straight Path, Lindenhurst.
Thank you, sir.
You guys live in the same house?
I just met him tonight.
We need your home.
I'm at the home, 141 Eaton Lane, West Islip.
Thank you.
Sir. Do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you on this property?
Yes, I did.
Thank you, sir. Anyone from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Hearing none, no. Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application was approved.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
140 Mohawk Avenue in Deer Park? How are you today, sir? Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Yes, Rosario Talarico, 283 Eastwood Avenue, Deer Park, New York.
Great. When you sent in the renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property?
No.
Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, application is approved.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Good night.
9 New York Avenue in Deer Park?
Actually, there is a typo in that. It's 19 New York.
Oh, 19, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Please raise your right hand, sir. Do you
Yeah.
swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you
Yes,
God?
I do.
Thank you. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Yeah, I'm Sanjay Jain, 776 Deer Park Road, Dix Hills, New York, 11746.
Thank you, sir. When you said the renewal for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, your application is approved, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night now. As we move back, we're going to go back to 2106 Deer Park Avenue in Deer Park.
Good evening.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good, thank you.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, could you
I
please...
have a request to make to the panel if I could.
For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
I'm sorry. Atulya Chadha, 8 Byron Place, Dix Hills, New York, 11746.
Thank you, sir. Regarding this property, real quick, when you sent in the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property?
I want to make a request. Lately, I'm getting little trouble hearing. I can understand few words, some not. So if you could bear with me, I'll really appreciate.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's going to be.
Yes, we'll speak though. Okay. Yes, sir. So regarding this property, when you sent in your application, the town had a terms and conditions sheet. Did you sign that?
Did they send me a piece of paper?
Yes.
Yes.
And you signed it, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is there anyone here from the board that wishes to speak regarding this property?
Yes, I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you tonight, sir? My name is Mike Murray.
Hi. Hello.
We'd just like you to take care of a few issues with the property before you issued your permit. Okay?
Is there an issue with the property?
Yes, there is a couple issues with the
Okay.
property. If you'd like to come up here, so you
Sure,
could.
thanks.
second, all right?
You need a new driveway. We could start there. That's the picture. Concrete.
Okay, so you have intentions of doing it? Okay.
Of course, it doesn't make sense to do it, you know, you gotta do it.
Here's the sidewalk. Just give me 1 second, okay?
I believe the fence, outside the fence, it has to be cut and cleaned as well.
Outside fence around the property, okay? You're responsible from outside the fence up to the street line, up to the curb of the street line, okay? So we would like you to maintain that better, cut it, keep it clean.
Overgrown.
Okay, okay, but moving forward, if you could just keep on it a little better. It's called your right-of-way. Okay,
Thank you, my friend.
okay.
Is anyone in the audience here to speak regarding this property? Hearing none,
Casper.
do I have a motion?
Motion to extend. We'll give you till November 30th to get the driveway done and
Well, you could write a letter in November and ask for more time. Okay, just ask for more time because, you know, is it currently rented?
Yes.
So if someone falls and you're liable for that if someone gets hurt? Right, right, right. Right, okay. So, you need to get that, the driveway done before we can give you a permit. So what we're suggesting is we're gonna give you to November 30th to get it fixed, but if you want a little more time, write a letter to the office and ask for more time. Okay?
How long has that RCA been down there? How long has the stone, the RCA?
I did it in second third week of July.
You just bought this house.
I bought it here.
Right. Do you own the other house on Deer Park Avenue, the same sign? There's another house on Deer Park Avenue with the same sign, but in Dix Hills. I guess the gentleman whoever you bought the house from has another house on Deer Park Avenue, but in Dix Hills, right on Deer Park Avenue. Just this one, and he still has the other one.
653 something.
Deer Park Avenue. Yeah.
So he didn't want to tell me, and my family said, just let it go, we'll find it out. I thought it would be somewhere in the backyard. So, but it turned out to be under the cement, so
Okay.
it cost me a lot of money.
Of course.
that.
So right now, there's a motion. We're gonna give you to November 30th to replace the driveway, okay? Is it seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, sir, we're gonna give you to the 30th, okay? It's extended currently. If you need more time, just write to us, okay?
Okay, no worry.
You don't have to bring your wife. Okay, thank you.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It just started lately, and I'm going for audiogram next week, so I think the age is showing up probably. Thank you all.
Have a good day, sir.
This way?
Either way. As we move on, we're moving on to the